Hi everybody, welcome to another video. Welcome to the first budget for 2025. But it's January and we are doing our first budget. I'm so excited. So today's budget is going to be on our ultimate budget spreadsheet for 2025, and then after that I'm going to upload using the Budget for Freedom planner. So the reason why I'm starting with the Budget for Freedom spreadsheet is because I just wanted to populate all the information, which I've done that because I didn't want to bore you with all of that, but I'll go through everything with you and put everything on the calendar for my husband to see, because this is both of our budget and we have a look at it together. So after that, the BFF, as much as it's both of our budgets, it's more me because I like writing and looking at the budget planner. So I'll be using the information that we're going to populate on the spreadsheet to put on my planner and to just keep track with the planner going forward up until the end of the month. Okay, so what you're looking at over here is my budget categories. So we've got savings, we've got debt, we've got obviously the income and important date. You can put the important date if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as income. And we've got fixed bills and expenses and investments. So for under my debt, we've got the Nedbank credit card, FNB credit card, and personal loan. Under our savings, we've got these 11 savings sinking funds, which is the emergency fund, which is the debt-free journey. As much as it's not a savings, but I'm trying to pay off debt, so I'm going to look at it like a sinking fund. And then we've got Kaylee's gift for his birthday or Valentine's Day or things like that. We've got school fees. The school fees one has a timestamp on it, which means by February, once I pay off school fees, that sinking fund might fall off, or I'm just going to change the amount I'm putting into school fees every single month and start saving for 2026. But I will take you along and you'll see by the end of February what am I going to do with that school fees sinking fund. Then we've got vacation, we've got Christmas time, Black Friday, investing goal, Skylar's gift and mom gift. And then the no buy challenge, which is part of the glow up challenge, the glow up diaries that we have started, that I have started on Instagram. There's quite a few of us in the glow up diaries. There's 22 in total that are doing the no buy challenge this year. So not really no buy is not buying anything. It's more of a low buy, but you're not buying things that you don't need. We're going to focus on our needs, and then the money that we have remaining, we're going to put it into our debt. So that's the goal. And obviously, if you don't have debt, you can put that money into your savings. Maybe you're saving for a car or you're saving for something else. And then you can use that extra money that you usually spend on your wants, on things that you don't need, and you can use it for something else. Right, so now if we go on to our fixed bills, we've got rent. So fixed bills are bills that don't change month to month. You know, it stays the same every single month. So you've got rent, medical aid, life insurance, wills, car insurance, Wi-Fi, gap cover, Netflix, school fees, Apple bill, Disney Plus, bank charges, aftercare, savings, business bills, Adobe Suite, and CapCut. These bills don't change month to month. If they do, it's like every year they will increase. Like medical aid, for example, it has increased. Expenses, so these are the bills that change month to month, and some of them can be your wants as well. Even on fixed bills, some of them can be your wants. For example, Netflix is a want, but it's the same amount of money that is deducted every month, so that's why it's there. So under expenses, there is groceries, petrol, eating out, laundry, electricity, beauty, miscellaneous, toiletries, Facebook, YouTube, Shopify, Canva, Takealot, Zoom, Teller, Domain, and Courier Guy. After toiletries, all of this is business expenses. It's expenses that, I'm sorry, please don't mind the noise outside. I have to open the door, it's so hot. I had to turn off the fan because it was making so much noise, but I can't close the door, otherwise I'm just going to be dripping. So all of these bills that I've highlighted here of the toiletries are all Nomazdiary bills. Like, they for the business, they have to be there, as well as these three over here. And then under investment, we've got tax-free account and retirement. And then we've got this investment goal as well. I'm going to move it over to investment once I open that that portfolio that I want to open, maybe by next week. So by the end of this month or next month budget, you'll see that will change over here. But yeah, on the side over here, you can obviously then put how much you're expecting as an income, depending on the month that you're having. It's not really compulsory to edit this, because you will edit it as well when you go to the specific month, because months are different. But you can also edit the currency, as I showed you on the setup video for the spreadsheet. Now, under sinking funds, we have put the goals amount for each sinking fund, and also the starting balance and how much we have to go. So this one auto calculates itself, but also how much monthly we are hoping to spend. So if you have a look here on school fees, it says 20,000 monthly. Now, we all know what I just said, that school fees will be paid off by February, because if you look over here, the goal amount is 38,000. So if we put 20,000 by the end of this month, we only have 18,050 rand left for February. So when we paid that, the school fees sinking fund savings will be done, and we can change that to now saving for school fees for the future, or just remove it completely. But we will decide, and I will definitely keep you up to date on that one. The no buy, so the glow up diaries, I'm trying to save 10,000 rand, and I'm going to take that 10,000 rand and I'm going to put it into my loan. And I am using a challenge that is a 200 rand challenge. It's in the glow up diaries. So once you save 200 rands, you'll have 10,000, and then we'll transfer the money into the loan. So that will be exciting. So I'm going to do a whole video about savings and sinking funds. And then debt payments. So we've got the credit card, which is 16,000, F&B credit card 25, and then the personal loan, which is the main priority, which is the reason why I'm doing the low buy. It's because of this personal loan over here. The goal for the personal loan when I started this year was to pay just 80,000 rand into the loan and just go aggressive on it. But now I want to go like I'm coming for blood. I want to actually try and pay it off. So I did my calculations using the spreadsheet, and as you can see here, it says 29,000 monthly payments. So the minimum payments for the loan is actually 9,663 rand. But if I add this 20,000 on my debt calculator over here, it says I will pay off this loan in 10 months, so by October of this year. So this is why I love my spreadsheet, just because it shows me how long will it take me to be debt free, and how can I tackle a few things when it comes to debt. So now I am focusing on paying an extra 20,000 rand more onto the loan. And after the school fees, I think it will be much easier. Not easier, but it will be more possible for me to put in that 20,000, because I would have paid off the school fees, which right now the school fees will need the 20,000 for this month and next month. So that is the debt plan. And then when it comes to the monthly bills, obviously I've put the amounts that we've budgeted over here and the amount we've budgeted for the expenses over here. Now we're going to move on to the month of January, so today's video. So what you start with is right here, you start with putting how much you're expecting to receive as an income, because all your bills here are going to be minused from here, from the income over here, sorry. So for now, I've put in what we think. This is actually not accurate. Let me see, on the, not the 6th, the 9th. The 9th, I'm expecting 15. Yeah. And then it's the 7th, the 24th. No, the 24th. I'm expecting more than that. And that's just because we've got the school fees as well that we want to pay. On the 1st of the month, we budgeted for rent. So rent, we do a month ahead on rent. So we've already paid 10,000 on rent. So if I go 10,000, actually 10,700 rand is the rent amount. Oh, I put 107,000 there. 10,700 rand. As you can see, that balance here hasn't changed. The balance here will only change when you put in how much you actually spent on rent. So on rent, we have spent 10,300. Oh gosh. We have spent 10,300. Okay, so now we have 400 rand to go that we need to transfer to rent. So the category for this amount of money is for rent. And as you can see over here, it populated itself on the calendar. Let's just do this so you can see properly. Okay, so another bill on the 1st, because the 1st was New Year's, with the rent we just transfer the money ourselves, but with debit orders they obviously won't come out on New Year's Day. So I'm going to put the 2nd over here, and that was the medical aid. So now it's 3373. That's how much, you know, the budget for the medical aid, and that's how much we have spent, and that was medical aid. And again on the 2nd, life insurance, let me see here on the bill setup, 2472, 2472, and we did spend that much. Like I said, like these bills are the ones that don't really change much. Also on the 2nd, 1,500 rand. Spent is 1,500 rand, and that is for retirement. Let's find it. Okay. And then again on the 2nd, the budget, just have to check over here for the wills, 378. And we spent the 378, and that is the wills. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, also on the 1st, forgot to put that, we did put electricity for 500 rand. But for the entire month for electricity, I think let's budget 700 rand. We bought this little aircon thing, so I just don't know how it's going to go. And that is electricity. Okay, and what else? And then Disney Plus as well was on the 1st. So Disney Plus is 159 spent. That is Disney Plus. Okay, then the next bills is, I'm looking down here on my BFF. The next bills is, we did some spending on business expenses. So we did that on the 3rd over here, and we had budgeted 600 rand. But we ended up only spending like 530, and that was for packaging stuff. So I don't have a packaging title here, so I'm just going to put it as a business expense. So we've packed all the orders, and all the orders should be going out tomorrow since it's a Monday. Let me just put here under spending details, I'm going to put packaging. And also, we also spent money on, we ordered stock but I don't think I'm gonna put the budget over here for stock, just because. So the next bill is Netflix that went out on the 4th, which is also $159. So that is Netflix. What else? Okay, I don't know what are going to be other spendings that we're going to make after today. So today is the 5th. We haven't spent money on anything as yet, but I'm going to budget for food. So I'm going to budget 1,000, and I don't know how much we're going to spend on food, so I'm going to put it there as groceries. And as soon as we spend the money, I will update it over there. So then for next week, I am going to be probably doing my hair. So I think I'm going to make an appointment for the 9th, and I'm going to budget around 600 Rand for my hair. I don't know how much will I spend, so I'm not going to put it down as yet. Where's the beauty? And also I will have to also do my lashes next week. I've got no lashes on currently, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. I might leave it like that and not do anything, but I'll keep you updated. And then the fixed bills that I know are going to be happening next week is on the 12th. We have bank charges, which is usually around 560. So I'm going to leave it there as bank charges. And we also have Adobe Suite. Adobe Suite is around 1,300 Rand. So I think it's 1,200 and some change, 70 something. But I'm just going to budget 1,300 Rand for it as well. And then I'm going to leave next week. Let's see, the following week, on the 15th, I know that there is gap cover for 460. Let's find it. Gap cover. And what else is there the following week? Let's see, what week is it? Okay, there's not much going on that week besides gap cover. And then the following week as well, we've got Apple Pay, which is on the 21st, and that's usually 209. So that is Apple Bill. And what else? I might have to pay for aftercare that day, actually, that week. And usually aftercare is 2,500 Rand per term. Skylar loves aftercare. I guess it's her time to play with her friends and stuff. I really want her to play sports though this year. I'm sweating now, as you can see, because I had to close the door because there were monkeys. So now I am sweating, I'm glowing. But yeah, so I wanted to play sports this year because she's going to grade 1, so we'll see how much that will cost. Also on that same week, we've got quite a few bills that will be coming out on the 24th. So the first one will be the loan, which is the 9663. So that is the loan. Let's find it. Personal loan. We also have Wi-Fi, which is 399. So that is Wi-Fi. And then we also have car insurance, which is 1192. That is car insurance. Okay, so the calendar is filling up. Let's go back. And then I also want to pay for the credit cards. I'm budgeting to pay like 1,000 on each. And then if there's any extra, we will put it in. I will just fill it in over here on the spent amount. So I will do an update video, of course. So Netbank and also FNB. So the budget is 1,000 on each. F&B. Okay. And also this coming week I forgot to add there, so tomorrow, tomorrow the 6th, I also want to do laundry, which I'm budgeting around $450, because there's also going to be like a bed cover in those bills. And then also I'm budgeting money for petrol as well. We still have enough petrol, but I'm just going to budget for that week. And then whenever we spend the petrol, I will update the calendar as well and update you guys. Where is it? Petrol. Okay. Oh, Teller is on the 13th. So Teller is 355. So that. And then on the 25th as well, we also have Zoom for 350. So that is Zoom. Okay, and then on the 24th we also have Facebook. And then on the 30th we also have YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Okay, and then Take a Lot is on the 31st, so that is for 60 as well, and that is Take a Lot. And then on the 30th we also have Canva. That is like 240, I think. Alright, so, and I usually do my nails around there this week here, but I'm gonna book them in for the 28th. I'm gonna budget around 600 Rand as well. 300 Rand for hands, 300 Rand for feet. But I've got some points on my Subby app thing, so we'll see. Where's beauty? So I'm actually gonna write here on the side that this is for nails, and then this one here is for lashes, and then that one is for hair. Okay, this is my budget done for what I am expecting to pay for, spend money, but I know that there's going to be things like petrol and stuff that comes in here and there, food, so we will add it as we go, but again I will take you along. So now what I'm going to do on the next video, I'm going to take all of these figures and populate it onto the BFF, and then obviously be able to track properly. I'm using my BFF because I like writing, and then this I will update you guys weekly and also obviously at the end of the month. I hope you enjoyed this video of me just populating my spreadsheet, and I hope you're populating yours as well, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.